WWE 2K24 might be an all-timer is a phrase I entirely say too often. So it is official, 2K24 celebrates 40 years of WrestleMania with 2K Showcase of the Immortals and 40 years of WrestleMania Edition. Step into the ring and finish your story with the Standard Edition cover superstar, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, or perhaps you'd prefer the Deluxe Edition with cover superstars Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, new match types, updated gameplay, and more. For the first time in history, two women will grace the cover of a WWE 2K game. We are already starting with a... Just to confirm, for anyone wondering, this game will be on the next generation and the last generation and PC via Steam as well. There will be a 40 years of WrestleMania edition cover, which features original artwork celebrating the most iconic superstars and legends in WrestleMania history. There is going to be an ambulance match, a special guest referee, a casket match, and a gauntlet match, which I gotta say is very exciting. We also did get a bunch of 2K24 screenshots. Some are featuring the likes of an updated Asuka, an updated Bianca Belair, a new Rhea Ripley. We've got Cody Rhodes in here. We've got Roman Reigns. We have the casket match in gameplay, which you can see there. That's Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25. We also got a brand new WWE 2K24 trailer featuring Cody Rhodes and finishing the story. And to be honest, I really like this trailer. There is one little hiccup with this trailer, one thing that is a little bit uncanny, one thing that is a bit terrifying, and it is the use of AI to give you the moments in between the trailer where the legends are talking. I don't know how to describe it, but AI was clearly used here. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if you can hear clanging and banging during this recording. There's loud construction going on right outside my window. It's great. Are you trying to break it? It also goes on to say that in 2K24 there are incredibly realistic graphics and improved animation. We will be the judge of that, because it also goes on to say that over 90% of the facial animations have been either overhauled or improved. So hopefully when I see this 2K24 trailer, there isn't going to be like Bailey, you know, delivering her rose plant being like... Also goes on to say that they have made improvements to ramp cameras and dive cameras, and there is now the ability to move the camera during live gameplay, providing the most visually impressive WWE 2K experience to date. Oh my god. I lost my mind when I read that. Now we're going to be able to hopefully change that Royal Rumble camera so we can see people coming out the entranceway. Oh, it's going to be lit. I'm excited. Also, speaking of being excited for 2K24, the release date is far sooner than I expected. The game for the 40 years of WrestleMania edition and the Deluxe edition will be dropping on Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. That is just over a month away. And then the Standard Edition and the Standard Cross-Gen Digital Edition will be dropping on Friday, the 8th of March. Usually these 2K games get announced like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months, and then it's kind of a build-up hype. But I've been saying for years that when it comes to the social media hype for this game, which has been really good over the last couple of days, you need to build hype, and then you need to not take too long in between announcements before the release of the game. And this year, they are doing everything I want. Like, I literally can't say enough good things about the way they've treated this road to the game. It's almost like they've seen the disaster that was the other game over there, and they've decided, you know what, now's the time. Now's the time to lock in. I'm LeBron Game 6. It's time. I will say, if there's anything that I'm kind of disappointed about in this reveal, it's that it confirms that slingshot technology is back. And if you don't remember what that is, slingshot technology basically means that in 2K Showcase, it's going to bounce between the live action footage and the gameplay, which is a bit... I'm not like a massive fan, but I'm also not a huge fan of 2K Showcase, so I'm really only going to play it once. It's whatever. I'll play it for the attires and the unlockables, and then I will never touch it again. I'm sorry. I'm just not a Showcase guy. I try to be as realistic as possible, but I gotta say, I'm quite impressed by the fact that 2K, like a couple of years ago, dropped that player survey. And if you look at the player survey of, you know, us telling them what we want, they are slowly actually going through it. In terms of match types, these are 4 match types that we said we wanted back. And so I do have a feeling that they're slowly going to work through this checklist here. And eventually, at some point, my fellow story designer lovers, we are going to get it back. Or at least I'm hoping, anyway. The backstage brawl now features 4 player support and new interactive environmental elements, including a working elevator, breakable control room glass, glass and a vending machine with throwable sodas, while the Royal Rumble now offers support for 8 players online in a 30-player online match. And then all of the familiar match types you know, like War Games is back, Extreme Rules, TLC, Submission, Hell in a Cell, and more also return. More details on the new match types will be shared soon. I really like that the Backstage Brawl now has 4 players, and I also really like that there are more interactive environments. I know we always go on about liking Here Comes the Pain and how fun that backstage was, but this is kind of what they're leaning into, and so I can really respect that, you know. It also goes on to say here that 2K24 includes super finishers, the trading blows minigame, and top rope dive onto a group of opponents outside the ring, double title matches, new paybacks, and much more. Oh my god. There are new weapon types including trash cans, guitars, and microphones, plus the ability to throw weapons, and also 7 real-life WWE referees, maybe like a Jessica Carr, are featured to add to the immersive experience. Yo, this is actually, I got a smile, a tear in my eye. Oh my god, you guys actually snapped. You guys said, fuck it, we're going all out. I don't believe this. What, is this the same 2K from 2K20? Is this the same? Now, ladies and gentlemen, while I may be a retired general manager now, enjoying my life in Hawaii, you know, just out the GM game, maybe for now, maybe forever, the popular WWE brand management simulation continues to expand with new GMs and brands to choose from, more match types, more dramas, more championships, talent scouts, and superstar trading between brands, superstar contract management, and the new superstar journey, which allows superstars to earn XP, train, and level up to gain new benefits after participating in matches. I can go ahead and report to you, for all of you that care, there is new My Faction information. Unfortunately, I don't care. So moving on. Now when it comes to the new My Rise modes in 2K24, we have 2 new storylines. The men's is called Undisputed and the women's is called Unleashed. Apparently the stories feature Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Mick Foley, and others performing My Rise voiceovers for the first time, alongside other WWE superstars and legends, expanded rewards, and original My Rise characters and unlockables. You know, we were so mad at Roman Reigns for taking time off, for being, quote, a part-time champion, but it turns out he was just recording lines for My Rise. Guys, we're good. Guys, it's okay. Roman was still working. He was in the booth. He was spitting some hot fire, talking trash to your My Rise character. And now the big boy, WWE Universe mode in 2K24. So there are expanded rivalry actions, including run-ins, Money in the Bank cash-ins, scenarios, and brawls, as well as new cutscenes, special guest referee support, double title matches, and a loser leaves town stipulation. So again, in a similar way to my GM, it doesn't necessarily seem like too much has changed. And when it comes to the creation suite, we do now have create a referee and create a sign, as well as all the usual stuff you're used to in the creation suite, which I would assume kind of lends itself to having new parts and new hair and, you know, the things that you get with a new WWE 2K game. Now when it comes to the pre-order bonus, you will get the Nightmare Family Pack, which features undashing Cody Rhodes, the flamboyant Stardust, the 1976 version of his father Dusty Rhodes, and one of Dusty's greatest rivals, superstar Billy Graham, all available as playable characters. You will also get a Mattel Bruised Cody Rhodes gold rarity card in My Faction, and you will also get Cody's dog Pharaoh as a manager, a gold manager in My Faction. And the 40 Years of WrestleMania pack will feature alternate attires for Macho King Randy Savage from WrestleMania 6. You'll get Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 22, Triple H at WrestleMania 30, Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 33, Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 36, and we'll have all the WrestleMania arenas in the game. We're getting a WrestleMania 40 arena as well, they confirmed, and that'll be coming after the launch of the game, obviously probably around WrestleMania time. So I am partially interested to see what 40 Years of WrestleMania is talking about. Oh, and by the way, I have to be the one to go ahead and point this out, but Randy Orton as a special guest referee in this trailer reminds me of only one thing. It reminds me of the Age of Orton in SmackDown vs. Raw 20